everyone, Savannah here. It is February 6th. It's Saturday, 3:30 in the afternoon. Looks different because I'm in my bedroom. My husband left to get a haircut, so I thought this would be the perfect place to do a video because of the natural light. It's not always the best to do it up here. That's why I usually do it down in my space, but there's no natural light down there at all, and I hate that. So I just wanted to come at ya because it feels like forever since I did my last video. I'm not sure how long ago it was, a little over a week, but it feels much longer to me. So yeah, again, I'm Savannah. I am the owner of Sewlivi Dyes Yarn, and I'll have all my links down below. You can find me at my website, my Ravelry, my business Ravelry. Oops, nope, take all that back. My website, my Instagram, my business Instagram, my Ravelry if you want to, and my Buy Me a Coffee account is also linked below. Any donations made to that will go back into giveaways for this channel and my Instagram. I'd like to do that more, so I figured that'd be the best way to help. You know, if you want to see those, you can help me that way. Anyways, I have just a bit to show. I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm not entirely sure what. Gosh, the natural light is really making my hair look weird. I just washed it this morning. I don't know what's going on. I really want to just shave all my hair off. I've done that when I was 18. I shaved the whole thing off, but I'm getting really tired of it. Anyways, let's get into this, right? What I have been working on. Well, I guess I have one finish, so I can show that. I don't know if I don't know. I didn't bring any sock blockers, dang it. I did wear these the other day, but I wanted to show you. I designed my first pattern. I designed these socks. They're currently out to testers right now. I'm hoping the pattern will be released by the end of this month. It should be. I don't see why. If the latest would be the first week of March. I'm going to have the pattern on my website and on Ravelry. So yeah, excuse you, Zeus. My cat's under there. He just sneezed or something. So yeah, I designed this pattern. It is called the Waves of Hope socks. So it's just a purl and knit pattern with these purl waves going across. They don't go on the bottom of the foot, but on the back of the leg they will. The pattern does have charts, but again, it's super easy because it is just knits and purls, so not too difficult. Did an afterthought heel because that is currently my most favorite heel to work. I don't need to read a pattern to be able to, I just know what I'm doing now, which is nice. But yeah, like I said, I just wore these the other day, so they are worn in. The yarn that I used, I brought up one right here. This one's already claimed, but you can buy more. It is my yarn, Sewlivi Dyes Yarn. And it's called Purple Heather. It's on my 75-25 superwash merino and nylon base. So it's just this tonal purple, as you can see, and I thought it was great. It was fun writing a pattern. It was a lot more in depth than I expected. I think it took me 2 full days to write the pattern, and after I knit the first sock, and then I used the pattern to knit up the second sock and had to make a couple more changes. But it was fun, and I'm excited to create more patterns. I'd really love to do a sweater pattern, but that is you know, that's going to be a challenge. That's sizing and all sorts of stuff. I don't think I'm ready for that yet, but I got a pair of socks, the pattern coming soon. All right, so that's the only finish so far. I have a whip and then three cast-ons, I believe. I don't know if I showed one of them in my last video, because like I said, it wasn't that long ago, but it was long enough for me to forget what I talked about. So my whip is the Ingles Sweater by Caitlin Hunter. I'm still working on this thing, you guys, still trucking along. I don't understand why it's not going faster being worsted weight yarn, but I just bound the body off yesterday. I bound that body off yesterday. I didn't even do the full 1 3/4 inch thing. I think this is just over an inch, and then I bound it off with the Jenny surprisingly stretchy bind off. It's really good. So yeah, and then I picked up for my sleeve and did, it's starting to blow out a bit. I did about 3/4 inch of sleeve. I have to do 15 inches, so yeah, I wish this would go quicker. Yarn is the Blue Sky Fibers Woolstock Worsted. The white is their Highland Fleece color. And then these colors were in a mini bundle. These were my scraps. I put them all together in a magic knot skein, but it was a 21 skein bundle with these colors in it. They were 5 grams each. And yeah, so I'm getting there. I am getting there. I just don't understand how I'm quicker with a fingering weight sweater than I am with a with a worsted weight sweater. So, but again, I'm not working on it every single day either, so. All right, the next one I will show you. Like I said, I don't remember if I showed this last time. Probably, because I have a feeling I showed this yarn. So this is my cuffs and the hem of the Rad Vent Cardigan by Amba O'Brien. This is what I'm using. I dyed this up. No name, I just needed a nice neutral, I guess. I guess I did show this. I haven't worked on it in a little while, but I am done with one side. I forget, is this the right side? Yeah, it's the right side. So that's this side finished, and it's on these stitch holders while I complete the second side. So there's my yarn for the cuffs. This yarn is 100% cotton by Monsoon Calamity Yarns, and it's in the colorway Nova. I always get it confused with Luna, because I believe she has a colorway named Luna. That might be somewhat similar, but this one's called Nova. I don't have the tag in here. Wait, I do. Where is it? Nova by Monsoon Calamity. It is a 4-strand cotton, 4-stranded cotton. That is great. You know, it's one big cake, and this is the middle, and then it works out to this darkest color right here. I did deconstruct, oh crap. So this is, they say to keep about a couple of yards for grafting it together with the other side, but I deconstructed it myself so that I could do each color like the original way that the pattern's written, because it's written for a 24 color advent. So I got lucky with this cake being 13 colors, so each side was 13 colors, and I could do that. I did start the second side, but I haven't touched it in maybe a week. So I bought one cake. Oh, I already threw it back in there, the paper. Yeah. I bought one cake a while ago. It's 1,050 yards. And I'm thinking I might actually have enough to do the whole thing with this. Like I said, being the cuffs, the hem, and the button band that goes around. So yeah, Cindy of Monsoon Calamity Yarns, she's super awesome. She's so awesome. We've been chit-chatting. Like, I ordered a second skein, and we've been in touch. We've been like, let's wait a second. I might not need it, kind of thing. So she's more than happy to just wait. And if I don't need it, she would refund me, or I could get something else. Or, you know, I could still just get that one color and then maybe make something else or have it as a giveaway. I don't know. We'll see when I get around to finishing that, or, you know, getting further and seeing if I actually do need more of that color. But right now it's looking like everything's going to be okay. So yeah, next. What is next? This one, I guess I can show. This is a test knit that I am doing for Eat, Knit, and Dye. I saw this on Instagram the other day and fell in love. They're called the Oh My God, Ew David socks. Look at those. So I'm currently test knitting these, and I do have a little bit to say. Nothing against the pattern. It's all my own mistake. All my own mistake. So far this pattern is turning out to be, you know, it's working up really well. It does have something called a fan heel, which I have never heard of before. So I just finished that. I finished that yesterday, actually. And it's a little too big for me. So anyways, let me tell you about what I have here. So this is where I'm at. The cuff and leg are finished. The heel is finished. And now I'm just starting up on the foot. The yarn that I'm using for this is the Patons. Is that Patons Croy Socks yarn that you can get at like the big box stores like Michael's and Joann's. I do like this yarn. It is a thicker fingering weight. It does say it's a super fine, but it does feel thicker than a typical. It is also 75% wool, 25% nylon, but like I'm saying, it feels thicker. Not as soft as like this. Like this almost could pass as a just 100% wool kind of deal. So it's a little thicker. I also did use my Flexi Flips, which are a US 1.5. So they're a 2.5 millimeter. It only says a US 1, but it's a 2.25, it's a 2.5 millimeter. So that's technically a 1.5. The pattern calls for a 1 and a 2 US. I figured that I would just do a happy medium. I don't have a US 2 needle other than DPNs, and I was not going to do DPNs. Plus my so okay, let me try to explain this as best I can. When I have done color work in the past, it's always been quite tight, and normally I knit socks on a US 1. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to, you know, let's just do a happy medium and see how that works. Because I know with this yarn, this is the yarns. This one's called, real quick, it's just called Brown Rose Marl, and then just black. I've knit with this before with the Flexi Flips, and it came out a little bit big, a little loose. So I was like, okay, it's color work. It's going to be tighter because my color work tends to be tighter. So using the US 1.5 shouldn't be an issue. It is. I don't know why, but it is. I can pinch like probably 1/2 inch on my leg. This heel is, it's a little too big. It kind of bunches in this area, like where it meets the foot, it bunches on my foot. I don't understand why. You do have to increase before you get into the color work, but not by that much. So I'm gonna keep going with it because for right now I'm just testing the pattern. It doesn't actually have to fit. I just need to make sure the pattern is working out. And it is. Everything is great. I love the way that this looks, but I think if I do want a pair that fits me well, I will use different yarn and maybe go down a size. I don't know if I need to do that. Go to, just use the US 1 the whole time, or use regular fingering weight yarn and not this stuff. I don't know if changing all that will make it too small then, or if I should just, I don't know. I don't know. I also have some waste yarn in at the heel because I was debating if I should, once the testing is done, rip out this heel and just do an afterthought heel. I'm wondering if that would fit a little bit better. I don't know. So yeah, that is what I started this 2 days ago, and that's as far as I've already gotten. So I just need to finish this up and submit any notes that I have. And that'll be done. So it won't get its pair for probably a little while. And so the one sock says the you, David, and the other side says, oh my God. I love it. It's so great. Yep. So my first test knit, put all these back in here so I have all my little notes and stuff like that. Last cast on, I just cast this on today. I needed my February socks for the Rainbow Socks Chronicles, the knit along by So Sweet Violet. And it's somebody else as well, but I don't know. I'm really sorry. But on Ravelry, they have a group called the Rainbow Socks Chronicles. Well, that's not the group. I think it's just So Sweet Violet. I'll link it below so that you can find it if you're interested. So I needed to start February, which is dark pink / red. I chose to do the Hermiones Everyday Socks. And this pattern is already proving to be fantastic for memory. I was able to do this in the car on the way to do taxes today without having to look at the pattern after just one repeat at home before we left. So this is where I'm at. This yarn, this is my yarn, and it is Spring Fever by Andromeda Sock Yarn. So it's dark pink, reds, oranges, a little bit of yellow speckles, and a little bit of white bits too. So probably wasn't the best for a pattern, because you can't really see it, but I can feel it when I touch it, so I'm gonna keep going with it. Yeah. So again, it's really nice to be able to just look at it and know exactly what I need to do and not have to refer back to the pattern or mark every time, because I'll do tallies if I have to repeat something a bunch of times. It's nice not having to do that for this, so I can just keep going. So these are my February socks. What's next month? Next month is orange or peach. I need to I need to figure that out. I don't really have any orange or peach colored yarn on hand. I sold my one peach yarn last month. Okay, a little bit of haul slash dyeing adventures. So I'll do haul real quick. Andromeda sock yarn. She's local to me and she makes beautiful colorways. So I bought another one of her yarns. This one's called Bloomin' Bloomers. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. So I'm probably going to test knit a sweater very soon, and I'm thinking I want to do it in this. So Melissa, I'm going to need a couple more of these. I'll message you soon. I don't even know if you watch my videos, but yeah. Hi, Troy. So yeah, it's so pretty. And then, oh, and then this, I didn't bring up the roll eggs. I bought some roll eggs because they were beautiful. I thought they were beautiful and I was like, maybe I can try spinning again on my drop spindles. And when I got them, it came with a little sample of a different color. So I was like, yay, something to actually like test first. So I forgot to bring up the roll eggs because they're not like somewhere I can see very easily. But I did bring up the sample that I already spun on my drop spindle. It's not perfect. And I don't have a, what's it called? A Nitty Naughty? Is that what it's called? I don't have one of those made up yet. I have the materials to make it. I just haven't made it yet to take this off and soak it so that it will stay twisted. It really is not that great. I did have some good spots, but then I did have some, like I was saying, some good spots, some not so great spots. But you know, that's what practice is. And I have been looking at an e-spinner online, which I think maybe in the next month or so, if I can save up a little bit of extra money, I'll get that because it looks so much easier on that. I was struggling spinning my drop spindle for some reason. Like I could barely get it to go for more than like 2 or 3 seconds before it wanted to unspin. I don't know. This is something I just can't grasp. So this was the colorway. There was no name to it. I did order the roll eggs from the Witchy Wool on Etsy. And the 2 colorways were Game of Thrones inspired colorways because, you know, I can't. And it's funny too, I think it just came up as an ad on Facebook one day, and it was a dark, one of them was a dark, like red, black with gold flecks in it. And I thought it was beautiful, so I looked at it and come to find out it was Game of Thrones. So I had to look to see if there's any other ones, but then this one came with it too. It's so pretty. It's, like I said, it's not the best. I'm not that great at it. And I wish I could take it off to show you. Like I said, I have some good spots, but then close to the end, it got a little chunky. So I spun that, and then I dyed some chunky yarn 2 weeks ago for a sweater I plan to do soon, which is the Skylights by Tanis Fiber Arts. This is what I came up with. So I'm trying to work through some things before I recast this on, because I did have it cast on before, if you've seen. Again, I don't know if I've already showed this. If I did, I'm so sorry, but it looks so much better in natural light, doesn't it? Lastly is my color of the month for January. I figured I could show this one because I don't think I showed it last video. But this, oh, I love this one. So this was the color of the month for January, and it's Persephone. It's so beautiful. I love this so much. This is based off of the Webtoons comic called Lore Olympus by Rachel Smith. If you like comics, want something to read each week, it comes out, I believe, Saturday for most, or for the North American folk, and Sunday for the rest of the world. I believe Rachel Smith is in New Zealand, so comes out on Saturdays. It's just, little chapters every week, based on Persephone and Hades' story. Absolutely gorgeous. So for February, this month, it's currently open right now. Pre-orders are open for February, and it's going to be based off of Hades. So, oh, I love this. Love, love, love. Anyways, I have to go because I need to help my son out. Yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed my quick little video. If you like it, please thumbs up. You can subscribe if you'd like to see more, or be notified when you want to see, or when I release new videos. Can't think. And yeah, we'll see how it all goes, right? Have a great day, guys. Bye.